it worked, but now it doesn't. I don't know what's wrong with it.
Can you fix it actually?
I'm trying right now.
Amir Reza, I think please sign out and again signing to Skype. It
From
might
Skype.
help.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, Mr. Mehdi. How are you?
Fine, thanks.
Oh,
What
we have
about you?
Mr. Mehdi. How,
Yeah,
how are you, Mr. Mehdi?
fine, thanks. What about you?
I'm fine too. Is everything okay
Uh,
there?
yeah.
Okay.
You were absent last night.
Sorry. Last night, I was out. I couldn't enjoy. I couldn't join you. Sorry.
You're welcome. It's
No
okay.
problem.
Mr. Mehdi,
Yeah,
Mehdi,
yeah.
why we don't have your video or picture?
I told you, I use my computer for joining you. I have no camera, and because I have a problem. Okay,
Okay.
and I can use my headphone. I can't use my phone for listening your voice for listening your voice, and because of that I'm using my personal computer.
Okay, very good. We would like to see you
Yeah,
your
because we really like to see your face. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but
You can use your smartphone. You can use your smartphone. Just
uh,
install the application. That's all.
yeah, I said, but I can use my headphone.
Just
About 7 months ago, yeah, I had a terrible, I felt dizzy, and then sorry for saying it, but I
okay.
I vomited, and I went to doctor, and he told me because you have a problem in your ear,
Okay.
your ears, and you don't use headphone.
Okay. Very
Okay.
good.
Very good.
No, very good. No, I was no, sorry. Amir, we don't have your video. Okay,
Yes.
we
Unfortunately.
can continue. Mr. Kianush, please manage.
Yeah, guys, tonight's topic is about diet. Have you ever been on a diet?
Okay,
You
Amir.
go, please, Amir Reza. Yeah, you go first.
Okay. Yes, I've been on a diet. Actually, I think several times before.
Several times.
Actually, I'm on a diet as of this moment. Um, I'm on a diet. I've been on a diet for a month, for about a month, I think.
Okay, to lose your weight or gain weight?
To lose weight.
To lose. Okay. And what was the result?
So far, it has been good, I think. I've managed to lose about 10 kilograms in 1.5 months.
Oh, very good, excellent.
You have been really overweighted, I think. Am I
Sorry,
sure?
I
All
didn't get
right.
that.
I suppose you have been, really overweighted.
Overweighted.
I used to be about 108 kilograms, I think. And now I'm about 97, I think.
Good job.
And how tall are you?
I'm 184 centimeters.
Yeah.
Good
I
job.
think your weight should be something around 45, 85.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah.
But it's not just the diet. I've been working out at the gym. That's also has had an effect.
And actually now, before the discussion, I was reading an article. It said that when you go on a diet, I think it's better to use protein more, because when you are putting your diet away, it helps you to not gain weight anymore.
Yes. But I haven't, I haven't gotten a diet from a doctor or something like that. It's just
Yeah.
something that I have come up with, to eat things that have less calorie and more vegetables and less meat, things like that.
Yeah, very nice. How about you, Farid?
Well, I never have been on a diet to lose weight. Actually, several times I tried to gain weight, and my friends told me that you should eat rice, potato, and but they didn't work. So I really like to gain weight. I am 65 kilograms, Mr. Kianosh. Please tell me what is the ideal weight for me?
How tall are you?
How tall? I don't know. Let me measure.
You are more than you are more than 180.
More than one and what?
180.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
So you have to be, I think, more than 80. Your weight, actually.
Oh, wait. Okay. So, the my answer is that I never have been on a diet to lose weight, and if you have a suggestion for me to how to gain weight, I am listening.
The first thing is for getting weight, I think, in your mind. You have to be, calm. You have to have, I forgot, آرامش یادم رفت.
Relaxation, relax.
Yeah,
Use.
you have to be relaxed.
Okay.
That way you will gain weight.
Oh,
As we see some, some guys when they get married, they soon, they gain weight.
yeah.
It's because they became more relaxed.
Okay.
I think it's my belief.
Yeah. So it is nothing to do with my diet. It is just
Yeah, it is. But somehow some people, even when they increase their amount of food that they use, or when they increase the amount of carbs they use every day, but it comes with no result.
yeah.
It's because they use their mind. Their mind use, the
Calorie,
the nutrition. No, the
nutrition. Yeah.
nutrition, the nutritions, and it won't let them to gain weight.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah. How about you, Mehdi?
As Mr. Ali Reza said, I'm on diet too, and but I don't any special thing for losing my weight. For losing weight, just I avoid eating fat foods and also eating a lot, and I avoid eating snacks, or I don't know, candy or something like that, or fast food. Because about 15 months ago I had a back operation, and after that I couldn't take part in any physical activity. In fact, I was at home, and I was at home and I didn't do anything. So I gained a bit. I gained weight, and for that reason I made a decision to lose some weight, and now I'm on a diet, and I think, and I would say it works for me, because I've lost some weight, and I would say eating not fat food and also fast food is the best way for losing weight. However, if you can do proper exercise and, for example, regular physical activities, definitely you can lose a lot of weight in a short time.
Yeah, actually, sugar is so important. Not
Yeah,
using too much sugar.
yeah. and I'm not a big fan of eating candy or sweets. But
Yeah,
I want
really.
to make, I want to tell a suggestion. I want to suggest a way to Mr. Farid for
Thank,
gaining weight.
thank you.
But in fact,
Eating a
are
lot
you
of sugar.
married?
No,
Are you
I
No,
happy or
no,
married?
no.
no.
You're
So
happy?
yeah.
Okay, so I think if you want to gain weight in a short time, you can get married with one woman. If you want to in this way, it takes maybe a lot of time. Okay, but
Okay.
you can get married with 2 or 3 women in the same time. I think it's a
I
short time
actually,
solution.
I think you can use, supplements too.
What?
Actually, carbs. You can
Cat.
use supplements.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No, no.
carb
I,
supplements.
I think
You don't like them, yeah?
they have extra effect. They don't have the extra effect. Side effect or a side effect or
If,
a side effect.
yeah,
Yes, it's side
side
effects.
effects. If you get a qualified supplement, I don't think
Oh,
so.
mm,
You can talk with the doctor
yeah,
actually.
exactly. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. And what about you, Kianush?
Me, no, actually, I really take care about my something that about my food that I eat every day, my meals, and I like to lose some fat because I work out. There are some fat around my belly. I like to burn them. I like to decrease the amount of sugar that I use regularly. Um, and I would like to buy supplements, protein supplements, in order to gain more muscles. And
Do they work?
I have
Do, do they work? Do they help
yes,
to gain muscles?
yes, because
Oh,
the most important thing for for making muscles is protein and some amino acids.
okay.
Yeah,
Ve- Very good.
and yeah, that's it. Do people that in your country eat a well-balanced diet? Actually, I myself think, before revolution, people had been in shape, I think, but nowadays they are getting fatter and fatter. What do you think?
It's global problem, not our country yet. Am I right?
Yeah, you're kind of right.
These days you see a lot of fast foods. As Mehdi said, he does not eat a lot of fast food, but actually it is difficult to resist sometimes. You see fast food and you would like to buy, but actually these days I think people eat more sugar, more salt, more fat, and I think um, they they don't eat healthy. Am I right? Sorry,
Yeah.
sir. Sorry, continue, please. But let me add another point here. I see many people that eat a lot of vegetable with their food.
Yeah.
Vegetable, they eat fish and, for example, sushi. Sushi, sushi,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Japanese food. They eat healthier than us in Iran, I guess.
Right. Do they eat a small portion than us?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. In comparison with us, yeah. They eat smaller and they eat on time. Actually, for example, after 9 p.m. they don't eat their dinner. Even the sun is even هوا روشنه but
The
when
sun
I
is
yeah but when I was in Iran for example I there were several times I ate my dinner at 11 o'clock p.m. So
yeah, Iranian are like that.
that's
Um,
all.
the majority of us,
Yeah,
actually, I think. What
yeah.
do you think, Amir?
Yes,
Do
I agree
people
with you.
in our country eat a well-balanced diet? Do you
Uh,
think?
I don't think so. I mean, not as of this moment. You know, a lot of people nowadays eat fast foods and canned foods, but in Iran it's more fast foods. You know, and it's not a healthy diet at all. They eat less vegetables and they eat more fried food and roast food. You know, um, and especially meat. You know, I mean, for example, when you go to a city, for example, when you go to Mazandaran,
Yeah,
the majority of their foods contain meat. You know, or, they consist of meat, fish, or I don't know, sheep, things like that. You know, cow. But in other countries, for example, in Italy, you know, people eat more vegetables. It's healthier and compared to meat, and that's why the number of sick people that have, you know, congestion problems and problems related to their intestines,
yeah,
the number is increasing in our country.
yeah. Well, probably as you mentioned, I was thinking now, as you mentioned, it's a global,
Global problem.
thing that is global problem. But I was thinking about countries like China or Korea. And, I think I'm not if I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I think they are more in shape, and
Yeah,
I think it's because of they use seafood more
yeah,
than
yeah,
any other
exactly.
foods.
Yeah, actually, you know, the seafoods are expensive even in those advanced countries. Okay, but I think the salary is higher, so they can afford buying such, such high. Sorry,
I think
they,
you should answer it.
no, sorry. I just telling that seafoods in everywhere is expensive.
Yeah,
Okay, so but since they are advanced countries and their salary is higher than average, so they can afford to buy those kind of great foods. And you are right. I have a friend coming from Seoul, and he pays a lot attention to what he eats. He reads the ingredients exactly and says, "Oh, it contains this kind of artificial, I don't know what," and then so it was very interesting for me that he pays a lot attention and exactly as you mentioned, he told me that in Seoul they eat a lot of seafoods, exactly as you
yeah.
mentioned. Yeah.
What do you think, Mehdi? Share your opinion with us.
Okay, definitely, as you said, people don't eat a balanced diet. In fact, because of a number of reasons. First of all, I think it backs to people's salary or salaries or income. In fact, in our country, unfortunately, especially in recent years, many people can't afford to buy healthy food. As you mentioned, for example, seafood. Even for a person like me, that I live in south of Iran, and it should be, and seafood should be cheap in my province, but unfortunately, it's so expensive, and many people, okay, can't afford to buy, for example, different fish. So I think it's one reason. And another reason, as you mentioned, nowadays most people are hectic, in fact are busy. They don't have enough time free time to cook for themselves, and I think it's another reason why some people eat a lot of for example fast food or something like that. And how another reason that I could mention is that low level of physical activities, you know, it's another reason, and most people work at tables and they are inactive. And but you spoke about some countries or like China or Korea, yeah, or Japan, that you know, for some countries have healthy that that have healthy eating habits traditionally, you know. In fact, they eat a healthy food traditionally, as you mentioned. For example, they are eager to, for example, eat vegetables, fruit, and seafood like that. But a country like Iran, not generally, but I think people are eager or like to, for example, fat food or something like that, or salty food. Yeah, it comes back. It backs to, I think, traditions and our customs, and can be different in any countries. That's it.
Yeah, you're totally right. Yeah, actually, you're true. And you guys think being a slim means being beautiful? You know, the slim people are beautiful.
So sorry, I didn't get you.
Alright,
Your voice is
interrupting
Do
your
you
voice.
think? Do you think being a slim equals beautiful?
Do you think what?
being.
A slim.
Slim is
Yeah,
beautiful.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think, yeah, nowadays being slim or being in a good shape is fashionable. Yeah, is a common issue for many people, and I think, yeah, you know, one day I read an article about some criteria, you know, criteria of being beautiful in our country and compared with Western countries. You know, in some countries, especially Middle East countries, you know, in the past, people care about appearance. I mean, face, beauty of face. But nowadays,
Yeah.
according like Western countries, people care about their shape, yeah, more than more than their appearance or their face, yeah. And
Yeah.
I think nowadays it's a fashion issue.
So it's a fashion, and do you, you know, do you like slim people more than, you know, overweight people?
Yeah, you know, I think in fact, exactly for that reason, I'm on a diet, because my stomach, okay, is a
Yeah.
bit big, and when, yeah, yeah, I think we should change our mind. You know, we should change according to other people's minds or attitude.
What about you, Amy? Now we can see you.
Yes, I switched to smartphone.
Wow,
Yeah,
great.
nice.
Uh,
What's your idea? Do you
Sorry,
think
can
the slim
you?
people? Do you think the slim people are, you know, kind of beautiful? You find them
Uh,
beautiful?
Personally, yes. I believe slim people are more beautiful and attractive than fat people, or not just not say fat, overweight people.
Yeah.
Yes,
And
but I agree with Mr. Mehdi. You know, it's become something like a trend in the country to be a slim, and people, especially teenagers nowadays, you know, they work out and they try so hard to be slim because that's the way that our society, it is the acceptable way in our society. You know, slim people
yeah.
get more attention, receive more attention than overweight people.
And how about, you know, being skinny? We have lots of models who are who advertising being skinny is a good is good.
Skinny.
Uh,
Yeah.
Skinny means so So لاغر.
Yeah, negative.
Yes.
It has
Negative.
a negative meaning. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not good.
Uh,
Lagar more than
I don't
something
think.
like that.
Yes, I don't think being a skinny is good. You know, that just means you're underweight. You know, you don't.
Yeah.
That means you are not receiving enough proteins and enough materials. But being a slim, I think it's better to say being fit. You know, having the ideal weight. And each
Yeah.
person has an ideal weight. Yes. But being too slim or too skinny is bad, you know, for your health and
Yes.
your body. Yes.
How about you? You know, Fiery.
About being skinny.
I
Yeah.
think the place that you live now, there are tons of models there. And what do you think? Do you think it's good to be skinny?
No, as Mr. Amireza said, I think it is not only it is not beautiful, but also it is not good to being skinny because, as he said, you don't receive the what your body needs. And no, I personally don't like the skinny people, and I don't think it is good.
You don't think it's good?
You
Yeah, me myself, I don't like the skinny people.
skinny people, yeah.
Yeah, they're not attractive for me.
Oh, they are not attractive.
Yeah, guys, how often do you weight yourself?
Do you?
Weight yourself.
Once a year, I wait myself.
Really?
Once a year, at the beginning of the year.
How about your height? Because you didn't know how tall
No,
you
no, never. I think 4 times in last 30 years. 4 times.
are. How about you, Annie? How
Uh,
often do you weight yourself?
I think once or twice a month.
Twice a month.
Yes,
Do you
once
go
or
to gym?
yes. I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
I do kickboxing. You know. Uh,
Really?
yes. And it's really it has a heavy exercises, you know. That's why I've managed to lose weight and that much weight in just a month, you know.
It's a
And
kind of furious sport, I think.
sorry,
All
what?
right. It's a kind of furious sport.
Serious sports.
Furious.
Serious, yeah.
Furious.
Serious.
Passion. Furious.
Yeah. Your voice, Mr. Kianush, is interrupting sometimes.
Really? I think it's
Your
because of my
I
internet connection.
yeah, internet connection. Yeah.
Do you want me to rejoin the group?
No, no, it's okay. It's fine.
Okay.
It's fine.
So you
Yeah.
were saying, I mean,
Yes, you said it's a serious sport, right?
I thought it's a tough sport.
Yes, it's interesting, you know. It has a lot of exercise, especially on it puts a lot of pressure on legs, you know,
Yeah.
rather than your arms. But it's really effective, you know. I think
Is
it's better than boxing, you know.
is it hurting? Hurting Asibza? Hurting?
Uh,
Am I right?
you mean it is dangerous?
Dangerous, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Uh, it could be, you know, it depends on the individual. I mean, some people put a lot of pressure on themselves and they think that if they work out or if they exercise too much, it'll be better, but it's not, you know. If you exercise too much, you'll hurt your what zonu, I forgot the word for
Me.
it.
Me.
Yes, yes, you'll hurt your knee and also your uh, mafsal.
Joint.
Yes, your joints and your knee, and it will damage them, and so you have to just exercise enough. You'll get to know your body when you start doing it.
Okay, very good.
Yeah, very nice. Mehdi,
Yeah.
how often do you weight yourself?
It depends on some factors. If I have some change in my pocket, if I if I I walk, if I go on foot in a special pace that a guy has a skill in that way, and if as I mentioned, if I have some change in my pocket, yeah, I would I weigh myself. But in recent years, or in several months ago, it didn't happen, because as I mentioned, because of my back operation, I couldn't go out for a long time, and I haven't weighed myself for 2 years, I would say.
2 years.
Now
Yeah.
you don't know how your weight is.
Just I know I have a big stomach. I know.
But the ladies, I guess the ladies weight themselves hour by hour. Am I right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hour,
Yeah,
minute by minute. They,
minute by minute.
they say, if should I eat this chocolate? Okay, let me weight myself.
I
Okay, if
think,
you
yeah,
want to, sorry, go on.
go on.
No,
Mehdi.
it's okay.
Uh,
It's done.
Mr. Kion, please go on.
It's
I
done.
think I, I think they care about it because we care about them this way. We like them to be in shape.
In shape, yeah. They
Yeah,
want.
Yeah.
it's kind of we force fed it to them.
But being in shape, it is more important to have exercise, and
Yeah,
right, it is much more important to have exercise rather than having a good diet. Both are important, but exercising, I think, have a bigger effect.
because exercising is the harder
Harder. But
part of it.
diet is
Yeah,
also difficult, hard. Having a diet, it is also
Yeah.
difficult.
Yeah, if you want to destroy a girl's spirit, just you can say her, you are overweight, you are fat. Okay, it works. It works well.
Or on the other side, if you want to get her attention, you can say how in shape you are, how your shape is ideal.
yes, exactly. That's true. Do you think, guys, fiber is important in your diet?
But
Do you think fiber is important in your diet?
excuse me,
Fiber,
deep.
Fiber, fever.
fiber.
Oh, fiber. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Do you? What is the question? Is it fiber?
Do you think it's important?
Yeah.
Fiber is important in your diet?
I guess yes. I guess it is important.
You know where we can find fibers. You know,
Kahu,
yeah, yeah. It could be kahu, fruits,
spinach.
Lettuce.
spinach.
Lettuce. Oh, yeah.
I think it can be found in vegetables and plants,
Yeah,
and
yeah. You're
the
right.
tissue has fiber.
The tissue.
Yes.
And you should eat them. There is no fiber in there, no juice. You should eat the whole plant, I think.
Oh, yeah. You should eat. That's the point.
Yeah,
That's the point. Yeah.
yeah. So, is it important for you? I mean, how much fiber do you eat?
You know, I
per day?
don't really pay attention to you know, how much fiber or I don't know, calcium or things like that my food consists of. You know, I just try to avoid food that has a lot of oil and you know, roasted food and like that. You know, fiber, I haven't paid attention to it.
They're important too.
Yes, they
Yeah.
are. But
But you don't pay attention to them.
yes, I think I should pay attention from now on.
Yeah, yeah. Why not? How about you, Mehdi?
Definitely, we should pay attention to amount of fiber that every day we should eat. Okay, we should have in our meals. But you know, it's not related to my. It's not related to. It's not related me. You know, I think my father should provide fibers for us. Okay, and we should have them every day. But I think it's not possible for children to receive or to have fiber food. Uh, I don't I don't know you get me or not. I think it's important definitely, but as I mentioned. For young children, for children or young children or people or people who are depend on their parents. So their parents should provide, for example, a vitamin or some food or I don't know anything that consists of vitamin or fiber, and definitely yeah, I think it's important, and but I don't have fiber enough in our meat because my father don't buy, for example, fruit. Different fruit, lettuce or something like that, and it's not possible. You know, lettuce or spinach. Spinach is are not available in any season. You know, just in some seasons we have, for example, lettuce or spinach or something like that.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure about lettuce, but maybe about spinach.
No, I know.
Guys, do you have problem in finding lettuce in your area?
In some seasons, for example, in winter, do we have?
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't
just
know.
lettuce. There are lettuce in winter, but in summer, in these days, I don't see any lettuce or spinach or something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. Because we can easily find it here. Maybe because uh, it can't be, transferred there because the weather is hot in your region. I don't know what's the reason. So you can use other things in order to get fiber instead of lettuce or spinach
Yeah,
or
yeah, but generally speaking, I think nowadays most Iranians can afford to buy food.
yeah,
Sorry, to buy fruit. Yeah, because
yeah.
of their prices have been increased a lot in recent years, and unfortunately, many people, as I mentioned, can afford to buy fruit or something like that.
Yeah, very nice. Riley, do you have something to add?
No, thank you. The only thing that I take care about the food is its taste. That's all.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it,
taste. Yeah,
I think
flavor.
that it's really important because
Really
uh,
important.
yeah, I really care about it. Our meals there are delicious. They have
No,
delicious there.
no, I think Iranian meals are much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank
So,
you.
Amir, do you have something to add to this discussion?
Uh, no, I don't. Nothing comes to my mind right now.
Very nice. Thank you. Mehdi, you.
No, thank you, and thank you for running this session, and yeah, that's it.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you everyone. Thank you, especially Mr. Kianush. Thank you. Have a great night.
Have a good night.
Good night.
Bye.
Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Bye.